Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be What's Coming in September. So this is going to be stone number 1 with a pink agate, stone number 2 with a clear agate, stone number 3 with a teal agate, and stone number 4 with a purple agate. So you can take a moment and pause the video and get out your pendulum like this. I have a pendulum like this. You can make a pendulum yourself. All you need is a heavy object tied to a string, basically. And then you program it and you go, this is the direction that you do for yes. This is yes. This is no. And then you ask, is there a message for me with stone number 1? And then it'll swing yes or no. Will there be an answer or message for me with stone number 1? And it's saying no. Will there be a message for me with stone number 2? And then you just go through all the different ones. Also, if you don't have a pendulum and you would like to get one, they are actually pretty cheap on Amazon. Anyways, so if you want, you can go ahead and pause the video. And while you're doing that, I would just like to say that if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like these videos and to keep making them. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also, in the video description is where you'll find your timestamps. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and let's find out what's coming towards you in September. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 1 with the pink agate, and let's go ahead and find out what is coming for you in September. So this is kind of organized by week. So this is going to be the first week, second week, third week, and fourth week. Okay. And then I have clarifying cards for in case something doesn't make sense. So the first week of September, we have the Page of Water and the Magician. And then we have Man, and then Lily. So I'm really feeling like, I feel like this is kind of going to take, by judging by the fourth week, that this is really this is like a month for manifestation for you. I see you having a lot of intention to like kind of buckle down and get things done. I do see you manifesting here with this lily here. For some of you who are single, there could be someone who's coming in, someone who's younger, possibly with dark hair. For those of you who are looking for love. Either way, it could involve a person who is going to help you in this situation. Who's going to kind of, I feel like, inspire you. Let's clarify the Page of Water, please. Clarify the Page of Water. 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 Yep, the Two of Cups. Yep. So if you don't already have a love interest, it could be that maybe there's something that if you're already with somebody, maybe you're going to be working together, doing something together, and they're going to be supporting you and be in your ambition and things that you're wanting to do, and an idea that is going to come to you, or like in manifesting what you want. However, for those of you who are single, I'm really feeling like there is someone who's going to be coming into your life, okay? And they could easily be an earth sign. Let's clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. It's like it feels like the card flips over, but it's not. It didn't flip. Clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Okay. And I got the Magician. Thank you. Alright, so we have the Magician, okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like the first week you're really going to be manifesting. Also, the Queen of Pentacles, this could indicate, part of what your sign is. It could be an earth sign or something. But also the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's like really abundant, someone who's kind of like a female version of a boss. You know, someone who is really abundant and successful, someone who's really nurturing and protective. You know, so it's definitely like an abundant card. It's a lot, it's got like, it's kind of like an advanced, I don't know, it's kind of like, what do you call like an advanced, I don't know where to stick this card. All right. There. It's like an advanced Nine of Pentacles. All right, here we go. All right, I got it. All right. I swear the table's never big enough. I can never get a table big enough to do this on. If I did, I'd probably still use too many cards. All right, so then for the second week, we have the Emperor and we have the Hierophant. The Emperor is somebody who like kind of takes charge of a situation. Someone who thinks logically. Could indicate like a Aries. The Hierophant is Taurus. Just throwing those out there. So I feel like there's going to be a situation with somebody that is going to cause like an obstacle or some kind of problem on the second week. It's going to be like a block, okay, with your plans of what you're going to want to do. But we have dolphins here, and I'm really feeling like there's going to be, you're going to still remain peaceful and harmoniously. I feel like there's going to also be someone who's going to help you though as well with collaboration. I feel like someone's going to help you. So it doesn't mean this is a person who's going to be a block. I mean, it could be a person, but it could just be anything that is causing the block. Like the Emperor is someone who's in a leadership position, so it could be a person who's in a leadership position that you don't really know. Maybe it's somebody who, maybe if you're getting a loan, someone who's going to be approving your loan or something like that. Could be like a loan, a boss, someone who's in a leadership position. But it feels like, and if there's not another person who's going to help you, I'm really feeling that God or Spirit or whatever you call God is going to help you through this situation. Clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Yeah, the Five of Swords in the reverse. So the Five of Swords in the reverse can indicate an apology. You know, some kind of like apology or like a recovery. You know, you're going to recover from the situation. So I feel like there is going to be like a hiccup, but you are going to find a resolution. There also could be like, I don't know. I don't think it, yeah. It's definitely going to be something that like that is going to be kind of a fight for you, but they're going to be like, I feel like it's going to be like, there, we made a mistake, I'm sorry, and everything's going to be fine. So what I'm really feeling like with the Hierophant is saying that you need to try to, you know, when this happens, to keep faith in the situation. So clarify the Hierophant, see if it tells me anything else. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Yep, the Three of Cups. So everything will work out. You could have a friend that will help you, who will be supportive to you. The Three of Cups is about like a celebration and stuff, so you might be celebrating. I feel like some of you might be like trying to get, maybe, I don't know, it feels a little bit like someone trying, like you guys trying to, somebody trying to get something, trying to get approved for something, and I feel like it is going to be a slight problem, but I feel like it's going to work out. Okay? All right, so here we have the Ace of Water and the Nine of Earth, which is like the Nine of Pentacles. So the Ace of Water is great. We have the card here, Element of Fire. So by the third week, I feel like you're going to be pretty happy. You're going to be on the 9 of Earth. You're going to be feeling really abundant. You're going to be having some earned like luxuries and rewards. I feel like you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be actually looking really charming. I feel like you are going to be yearning maybe for more independence with Magnet here. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of people attracted to you. Clarify the Ace of Water, please. Clarify the Ace of Water. Clarify the Ace of Water. Clarify the Ace of Water. I feel like this is like part of, there's going to be a person who's going to be having a lot of love for you. Again, I feel like it's either going to be, for some of you, if you're already in a relationship, you know, it could be a friend or something like that. But those of you who have love coming, it's probably going to be related to this person. There's going to be equal give and take in this situation with the 6 of Pentacles. Man, you have a nice month coming up. Let's clarify the 9 of Earth, please. Clarify the 9 of Earth. Ooh, the 2 of Swords. It looks like there might be a decision that you have to make here. The 2 of Swords, and you'll be kind of stuck at a stalemate. Maybe there's more than one person. Maybe this is like one person, another person comes in, or maybe, but I mean, this is like, we have the element of fire here. This is like passion. Clarify the 2 of Swords, please. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Yeah, we have the 7 of Cups. Huh, in the reverse. The 7 of Cups in reverse. The 7 of Cups in reverse. We have Justice in the reverse. You know, it feels like, yeah, you're going to be like thinking about everything, all your possibilities of this person, and you might actually behave a little unfairly. So, I don't know, try not to be so unfair. I know you're going to be feeling pretty on top of the world with all of these positive things going on around you, but... And then we have, you know, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay? We have the World for your 4th week. That's insane. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the World. You're going to be completing a cycle by the end of the month, and you're going to be starting a new one. Man. You're going to have we have tracks here. You're going to be taking like steady forward movement. Things are going to be working in your favor. You're going to have a lot of good luck in the month of September. You're going to be really determined. You're going to be like, everything's going to be on track. You might have some of you might have travel going on. You're really going to be working hard, going the distance, getting everything going on. Things are going to be definitely going in your way. This is like luck. Taking like action, movement. Then we have the World. That is another traveling card. I think that everything is going to start coming in more clear. Things are going to be coming more clear of what you want to do with your life and what things that you want to do. There is a situation that might require some kind of documents, though. Make sure you have all of the information that you need for the 4th week for whatever project it is that you're working on. Let's clarify the World, the Wheel of Fortune, please. I got the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So you're gonna, with the King of Wands, you're gonna be being like authentic. This is like a leadership card, someone who's really passionate and confident and everything. For the World, please. Okay, hang on. Clarify the 9 of Swords, please. Clarify the 9 of Swords. Clarify the 9 of Swords. Alright, yep, okay. So, I'm really feeling that, you know, oh man, you're going to have so much going on. And you're going to be starting a new beginning. And, I mean, we have the 9 of Swords. You're going to be a little bit worried. You know, I mean, I don't know. Whatever you're doing, I just really feel like something big is happening. Man, let me know in the comments if you've been seeing 5s in sequence. Because, I don't know, I just really feel a huge, like, beginnings coming for you. Huge changes. And then we have the High Priestess here. But it's saying that you need to like make sure that you listen to your intuition in this situation. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess. Yeah. And let go of the negative emotions, because you're actually going to be on this really positive track for this month. I mean, you're going to have little hiccups, but nothing major. You know, it's going to be a really busy month, and it's going to be a busy month for love. I feel like there is going to be, I mean, it's a month of like friendship and love and celebrations, and there's going to be some little tricky hiccups where you're going to have a situation, but you're going to make it through it by that week. You're going to be happy in the next week. You're going to be very passionate. You got 2 people who are attracted to you. Okay, for those who are single. I mean, we have the Ace of Water. You might choose to be single. If it's not 2 people, then you might choose to be single, or maybe not really rush into anything. Maybe you got too much going on, you know, and you got like too much going on, and you kind of not let people come in and mess you up, because you're really on a really good track. Because even right here is a world, and then we have the world here too. This magnet has a picture of the world in it. This card right here has a picture of the world in it. It's like a magnet. Anyways, I'm really excited though for you for this month. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with the clear agate, and let's go ahead and find out what's going to be happening to you for September. Oh boy. Alright, so you got a lot going on here, and I'm going to try my best to figure out what it's about. So this is all divided into groups of 4. So this is going to be week 1 with this 4 cards, week 2, week 3, and week 4. In week 1 we have the 5 of Fire, which is the same as 5 of Wands. We have the card Geese, Hermit, and Archer. But let's go ahead and go over this really quickly, and then I'll go on as we do the other one. So with the 5 of Fire, it's something that has to do, there's some kind of conflict that is going on. And whatever this conflict might have something to do with relocating, might end up, where you might end up moving or something like that. With geese, because, you know, geese migrate. It says that you need to know where you're going. Let's clarify the 5 of Fire, please. Clarify the 5 of Fire. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. So we have the 10 of Swords here. Okay, so because it looks like you might even be like, as you're watching this, you're probably getting close to this, and you kind of were like, yeah, I know this is coming, right? Clarify the Hermit, please. Clarify the Hermit. Okay, so we have the Star here, and it's saying don't lose all hope. Try to stay optimistic. However, with the Hermit and the Archer, I'm really seeing that you need to be careful. Maybe stay to yourself in this situation with this conflict. This could be in a relationship with something to do with a relationship with the 10 of Swords. It could have to do with a lot of things. So the 10 of Swords is rock bottom. You can be finished giving up on something. It can indicate the situation being as bad as it can get. So what it's really saying is try to be prepared. You know, try to be prepared and have a plan for whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through. because this situation might involve you having to leave where you're at. So make sure you know where you're going. Okay, saying to be careful. It does say, like, careful aim, on target, shoot. Whatever's going to happen, I feel like, you know, this is kind of has some Eight of Wands energy. It's going to happen quickly. And you're not going to have a lot of notice. You're just going to be like, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, crap, I got to do something, you know, and you're going to have to go through that. Okay. So in the second week, I do see, like, the Three of Water is about, like friendships. The Sun is about clarity, self-acceptance, you know. And then we have Church right here, principle, religion, family values. For some, maybe you're going to a wedding or something like that. It can indicate collective consciousness, you know, like the divine and tradition. Then we have tornado, storm brewing, a sudden and an unexpected end. So again, it's saying that there's going to be an end of something. Hopefully it's not the end of your friendship. Geez, you don't need that. Clarify the Three of Water, please. Clarify the Three of Water. Alright, so we have the chair. We have the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone who's really adventurous and risk-taking. The King of Cups. Yeah, this feels like it's some kind of friends or something like that. The Three of Cups can indicate, like, a celebration. The King of Cups is Libra, Scorpio. Can pretty much be any water sign now. But as someone who is emotionally calm and mature. Okay, the King of Cups, please. Okay, the King of Cups. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who is Cancer or Leo. So it looks like there's probably going to be some kind of storm brewing with your friends. Some kind of drama going on. Clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. The Queen of Cups. I feel with the Sun, it's trying to say that something is going to become clear to you about a certain situation. I feel like it's definitely going to have something to do with spirituality. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Ooh, okay, maybe with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it could indicate a lie that someone has told. It does not feel like a misunderstanding with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Damn. Alright, so with the third week, you have the Chariot. And then we have the Eight of Earth, which is like the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have Ball and Chains and Celtic Knot. See, Ball and Chains is like heaviness, addictions. It can indicate like addictions, codependent, trapped, emotional baggage, being unhappily married, like a ball and chain. And then Celtic Knot is unconditional love, legendary divine union. Clarify the Eight of Earth, please. Clarify the Eight of Earth. Clarify the Eight of Earth. Clarify the Eight of Earth. We have Justice. There's going to be forward movement in the situation with the Eight of Earth. The Chariot. For some, you might be trying to get a divorce. You will be making progress with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Clarify justice, please. Two of Cups. Some of you, maybe you're separated and getting divorced, and this is confusing. With the Two of Cups. Either way, with justice, it's time to balance the scales. I just feel like with the Eight of Earth is making progress, working on something, making steady progress. We have the Chariot, which is forward movement, but being like careful, determined, you know, pay attention to what you're doing. We have justice. See, we have the Two of Cups. And then we have Celtic Knot as unconditional love. There's like some kind of like a lot of love here. Which is confusing because it looks like it might be a relationship that's ending. I don't know if this is the same one. Maybe one's ending and you're coming into another like amazing relationship. But it looks like you might be trapped in the current relationship you're in. And then wanting to be free to be and balance the scales and make progress towards another romantic interest or something. Maybe it's someone who is not, it doesn't feel like just anybody. It feels like someone who's like almost like a twin flame or something, something amazing, is some kind of like amazing connection. Oh my God, please tell me in the comments. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. What do we got? Yeah, there's going to be some kind of like apologies or some kind of resolution with the Five of Swords and then the Eight of Wands, which will be coming up soon. There's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of communication about that. So clarify the Chariot, please. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. So we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, though. Maybe you could be focusing on what you lack. Maybe you feel like you're lacking something in your current relationship that you feel like you could get from another relationship. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Five Pentacles in the reverse can indicate an upturn, so can the Five of Cups in the reverse, but oh my God. I'm so sorry if this is like really your life. What a mess. Alright, let's try to do the best we can and figure out what we can do. So the Five of Cups is like being really sad. It can indicate trying to pick up the pieces in order to move on. Clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse. And you might be trapped in your relationship, maybe publicly. Maybe it's something that you don't want other people to know. There's something with the Six of Wands. Public recognition. It's feeling like you will be victorious, but oh man, I feel like things will improve. You're going to keep moving forward. That's what I'm really feeling like you have. This is really hard what you're going through, but you have to keep moving forward. And I feel like you're going to keep moving forward and you will get out of this. I feel like you're like, you got a lot of, it can indicate like having a lot of emotional baggage, feeling trapped in a relationship, in a codependent relationship. Maybe they have something that they would use against you publicly. Like you might be having, this is when you have issues with your friends. I feel like it's spiritual, like God is going to reveal to you like how awful there's a bunch of people in your life who maybe they aren't, who you thought they're not the friends that you thought. And with the Six of Wands, I feel like you're going to be victorious and overcome it, but this is like going to be really hard. Alright, and then we have the Ten of Air for week 4, which is the Ten of Swords. This is a heavy reading. reading. And then we have transformation. So there is death. It's going to be transformation. Okay. The Ten of Air, it feels like, I don't know, there's going to be, with Whip, we have arguments, fighting. There could be someone who's been abusive to you. So this is a situation that's really painful. There could be some anger. And I'm really feeling like some of you might be just repeating the same habits, the same pattern. Maybe like you're with someone, or it could be anybody, it doesn't have to be romantic, and they're like, they do something bad and they say, I'm never going to do it again. And then next thing you know, like 3 days later, they're doing it again. They can't change who they are. And it looks like with the Ten of Air, you're rock bottom, you're like done. You're like so done. You're just like, whatever, I'm so done. You know? With the squirrel is secretive. I see you that you're going to be saving, like kind of hoarding and giving lip service. I feel like you're going to be getting some lip service, but you're going to be giving some back. I think you're going to be fed up and tired of this situation. But then there's some kind of secretive thing. Let's clarify these. Let's clarify the Ten of Air, please. Clarify the Ten of Air. The Nine of Swords, which is about anxiety and worry. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Wands in the reverse. You're feeling hopeless. It's so sad. Clarify transformation, please. Clarify transformation. It feels like almost maybe you might even go through some kind of dark night of the soul type of thing going on here. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay, and what is going to happen though, you're going to be feeling really crappy. And I'm sorry that this is your month, whoever got this. But with the Page of Swords, I feel like there's going to be a message of truth. There's some kind of truth. There's something that's going to alert you to the truth. And I feel like you're going to transform due to that. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. Then we have Temperance. I feel like, you know, the angels are going to help bring that to you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be someone who is just not going to, I feel like you're going to realize that this person is not going to compromise with you that you're dealing with. And that with the Knight of Pentacles, you're just like, you're almost stuck. You're just so like heavy and slow moving, and you can't do anything you can't make any forward progress in the situation. And then there's the Tower. And I think that you're just going to realize that the only solution to this problem is to end it. In the situation. And I agree with that from what I'm saying. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Yep, the Knight of Cups. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Yep, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. The person might be someone who you're involved with romantically. Could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, I see you giving up on the situation. Wow. Well, I'm really sorry about this month, but I really try to figure it out. I would really advise staying positive. You know, this does feel like a kind of drug out breakup. Maybe give up in the first week and then and then give yourself 3 good weeks by being prepared. Like it's saying, know where you're going to go, have a place that you're going to go, in case you have to leave a situation, have a friend's house that you can go to. Unfortunately, there might be some friends, maybe a family member would be better. So anyways, that's all I have for stone number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. Now I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the teal agate, and let's see what's coming for you in the month of September. I'm getting my clarifying cards here. So I have these divided by weeks. So this is going to be week 1 with these 4 cards, week 2 with these 4 cards, week 3 with these 4 cards, and week 4 with these cards, except that this card keeps trying to come out, so I have to, this was like trying to come out here and over here, so I'm going to read it. It's like going, read me, read me. Coming out with other cards. So I'm like, what? I'm only wanting 1 card. Okay, so we have, let's start off with the first week. We have transformation, which is like death. Then we have the Ace of Air, which is the like the Ace of Swords. So it is like, I feel like it's going to be a realization, a truth about a situation. Okay. And we have the card whip, and then ship. They match. They rhyme. Okay. Good one, Spirit. Okay, so whip can indicate arguments, fighting, someone maybe who's abusive, something painful. It can indicate anger. Okay. And I feel like there's going to be a transformation. I feel like this is ending a relationship. Like you might end up ending a relationship. And then I don't know if it'll be permanent, but you might be moving. You might be moving away from that relationship. It could be moving away like as in like kind of like the Six of Swords type of thing. But also it's saying, it says going places, vehicle. I don't know if some might go on vacation to get away from things. Either way, it's like traveling, movement, and I feel like it's trying to say that there's going to be movement here, and you might end up like wanting to move out of whoever you're living with. I feel like you might be living with a person, so you might want to be moving out of that, out of the home that you're living with that person. All right, let's clarify transformation. So we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse is like when you're having a lot of anxiety and worrying about something, but when it's in the reverse, it's like you're realizing that there's a problem and you're getting to the root of the worry and doing something to fix it. Clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And I'm feeling like, with the arguments and the fighting, and I'm going to go over here and talk about this, okay? Some of you might be in like a serious long-term relationship. Maybe you were engaged, or even married. But it looks like there's going to be, I don't feel like it's a misunderstanding. We have the Ace of Air here, and we have pretty much the Ace of Air here and the reverse. And I feel like you're going to realize the truth about the situation and that the person was not being honest. Clarify the Ace of Air, please. Clarify the Ace of Air. Clarify the Ace of Air. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is weighing the potential of the situation, or of a person. I feel like you're gonna have a choice that you're gonna be able to make, and I feel like you're gonna have the power to be able to make it. And that I feel like I feel like in that is to move away from the relationship. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, please. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands, please. Clarify the Two of Wands. Alright, so we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And because you're going to realize that, like, this relationship is just, it's not going anywhere. You're not going to get that Ten of Pentacles. You're not going to have a legacy with this person. Ten of Pentacles indicates, like, that it can indicate a lot of despair and trouble with the situation. I feel like in the first week, you're going to be realizing all this, like, this isn't working. This isn't going to work. This person's not honest. They're not good to me. They're not, maybe they're mean. Maybe they're abusive. Maybe there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of pain. It's just like in the same patterns keep repeating over and over and over again. It just keeps happening. Like, maybe you say something to, like, hey, okay, can we stop being like this? And they're like, oh yeah, everything's going to be fine and I'm not going to do that again. And then next thing you know, they're freaking doing it again. Alright, so the second week, we have the Seven of Fire, which is like the Seven of Wands, and the reverse. We have the Page of Air, which is like the Page of Air, like the Page of Swords. We have the Ring, and we have Falcon. So, the Ring indicates that there's definitely something to do with a ring. I'm feeling like it could definitely have to do with a ring in this relationship, and I feel like it's like you're giving it up. This also indicates closure. You know, circular, you're coming full circle. I feel like you're definitely starting a new cycle. Okay, because we have all these pages and aces and stuff. Okay, but it feels like, you know, with Falcon, it says like third eye changes and higher self, and you're going to like transform. Again, it's saying transformation here. Okay, and I feel like there's going to be like a message from your higher self that's going to kind of tell you about the truth about the situation. So this is like a whole lot of processing here going on with these 2 weeks here of the relationship that you're currently in. Clarify the Seven of Fire in the reverse, please. Clarify the Seven of Fire in the reverse. Clarify the Seven of Fire in the reverse. So we have the Emperor. I feel like you're going to be like strategizing. I think that you're going to realize that there's nothing, like, you can try to fight with this person, but it's like useless. It's just going to keep going on and on. Like, it's just like, there's no point in fighting with this person. Okay. And you're going to realize that. And with the Emperor, you're going to take charge, and you're going to be like, you know what? There's no point in fighting with this person. I'm not going to get anywhere. And then you're going to back down, because you're not going to want to argue. It's not because it's not like that you're letting them win. It's just that, you know, there's no point in it. It's like stupid to keep fighting with a person who just wants to fight for the sake of fighting, it almost seems like. Let's clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands in the reverse is like, it's just too exhausting. Okay? You take on too much. You know, it gets your nerves all jittered. You know, you get all upset. It's just too much negativity. It's not worth it. Let's clarify the Page of Air, please. Clarify the Page of Air. Alright, so we have the Five of Cups. You're going to realize that you need to pick up the pieces. It's time to pick up the pieces. You know, it's time to rise above the situation with the Falcon. You're going to realize that this is just, all this is going to ever do, all you're ever going to get out of this relationship is sadness. It's not going to be happy. And maybe it's going to be happy here and there for a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, but either way, the patterns are going to keep repeating. It's just going to keep happening. You're stuck in a cycle of violence, or not violence maybe, but for some of you, but arguments and fighting. It's just a cycle of negativity. Clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse. All right. So I feel like you are going to be taking a leap of faith right up out of there. Okay. With the Five of Wands, I feel like you're going to take charge. The Five of Wands. What am I saying that for? The King of Wands taking charge of the situation. I feel like you're gonna. It's like you're gonna gain power. You're gonna regain your power. Like you've been giving up your power too much, and you're gonna regain your power. And you're gonna be assertive and say, you know, this is how it's gonna be. I'm not doing this anymore. Then we have the third week, which looks like a lot of fun. It looks like the situation does involve. We have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords, in the reverse. So you're gonna catch this person in a third party situation. I'll let you see it. It indicates a third person, another person involved, someone else's influence, a stranger love triangle. Okay, and you're gonna catch them, and then we have the Love in the reverse, lover and the lovers in the reverse. It just says love. And you're gonna realize there's all of these secrets and everything, and they're gonna come to the surface. Here you have Book. With this card is called Book, which is like secrets, the unknown. Okay, and I feel like you're gonna gain knowledge about the situation, and you're gonna realize that this person does not really love you. They're not good for you. This person might be your soulmate though, but we have a lot of soulmates, so. Clarify the Seven of Air in the reverse, please. Seven of Air in the reverse. You could catch him with a third party, or you're going to catch him with a lie. I'd be surprised if any of you are the one. I don't know. It just feels like it's being done to you. And with the Temperance in the reverse, you're not going to be compromising on this. Clarify Temperance in the reverse. Clarify Temperance in the reverse. Temperance. Yeah. You're going to make yourself really clear with the Sun. You're going to like, no. The Sun can also indicate self-acceptance. Like, I feel like it's like clarity, but also like accepting the situation. Clarify Love in the reverse, please. Clarify Love in the reverse. The Hangman. So I see you hanging around trying to gain a new perspective on the situation. I feel like you're going to realize something. It's like, and there's going to be a sacrifice that's going to have to be made. Clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman. So it kind of feels like, you know, when you're in this first stages here, the first 2 weeks, that you're not really doing anything to take action to like you realize your relationship sucks. It's like you're just thinking it's more internal. The first 2 weeks is like you're thinking this isn't that great, and why are we always fighting, and what is their problem? Like I feel like you're like, I don't know what their problem is. Maybe they're always lashing out. Maybe it's because they have a third party situation. There's got something else going on. They're lying. And you know how like it's kind of funny how, especially if someone's cheating, how like they're terrified you're gonna cheat. They're like they're hyper terrified that you're gonna cheat. Because they're cheating. They know that deep down they deserve to be cheated on. That's what I feel like. And then we have the Hermit in the reverse. So you're going to be like you're going to be like, I feel like you're going to be like breaking up with this person, wanting to have time on their own. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant. Okay. And with the Hierophant, I'm really feeling like you're going to be maybe seeking some spiritual guidance. You may ask another person, or you could just be speaking, like trying to communicate with God personally. Like in person, like going, hey God, what's up? This like sucks. What should I do? I'm going to go ahead and read this. This one's called Stepping Stones, and it says the process of arrival, baby steps, progress, how to keep going, step by step. There is a way out of the situation. All right, so we have the Chariot in the reverse here for the 4th week. We have the Moon. Okay, then we have Crow, memories, remembering, mystery, magical power, new event or happening, observe it. It feels like, you know, like synchronicity or an omen. But the Chariot in the reverse is about, it could indicate definitely like stress, like not being able to make any forward movement, but also can indicate rushing, you know, being undisciplined, you know, having trouble and being confused on how to make forward. It's saying that you will find there is a way out, but you're gonna have to take baby steps. That's what it feels like. It's like extra advice it's giving you. It's very nice of Spirit to give that to you, but it's saying that, you know, try to take small steps. You know, if you're having a hard time making forward movement here with a Chariot, take small steps. Okay, just one little step at a time, and you'll get out of it, even if it's just a little bit. You know, it's like what I heard someone once say, how to eat an elephant, you know, one bite at a time. You know, it seems like you're never going to get done, but you just, you know, you do discipline yourself. You put your nose down and you grind and you get it done. Okay. Then we have clock. Clock is about, see, there's like, look at these, see here, it's already synchronicities. This is 22. It's saying there's an omen right here. Synchronicity is saying that this is talking about synchronicity and then synchronicity. 22 and 55. And clock is like perfect timing, the past, time passes, a test of time, make time eventually. So it's like saying that if you keep, it's saying right here with the Moon that you're confused and worried about, and it feels like it's worrying. You're confused and wondering, how am I going to get out of this situation? How am I going to make it through? And it's saying, you know, step by step, you know, the time will pass. You'll heal and you'll get past the situation. Just take it one step at a time and you'll get past it. All right, let's clarify the Chariot in the reverse, please. Clarify the Chariot in the reverse. All right, so we have strength. So I feel like it's like trying to tell me to give you advice too. Clarify strength, clarify strength, clarify strength. I feel like it's saying to like have courage and be strong. And the Two of Cups is in the reverse. So it's saying that, you know, that's the ending of a relationship. For some of you, it might be a breaking up of like just a long-term relationship. It could indicate of maybe you're engaged or married. Clarify the Moon, please. Clarify the Moon. We have the Tower in the reverse. So it's trying to say there's a warning. There is also like surmounting pressure. It's saying that it's going to, and even look, the clock even has a tower. It's saying that there is surmounting pressure. Like this is going to eventually come. There's like nothing you can really do about it. It's just how it's meant to be. Clarify the Tower in the reverse, please. Clarify the Tower in the reverse. Clarify the Tower in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse can indicate like low self-esteem, misdirected energy, being uninspired, feeling ineffective. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the reverse, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Is it supposed to be upright or reverse? We have the Page of Cups. There might be a message of love that might be hanging out waiting for you from someone else. Clarify the Page of Cups. Yeah, there is hope, okay? I feel like it's already saying there's already somebody for you. I think you might already know that. But you'll make it out of this. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 3. Sorry I couldn't report a better month for you. If you would like to have a personal reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you like this video, it would really help me out a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 4 with the purple agate, and let's go ahead and find out what's coming towards you for the month of September. So we have 4 cards here. I'm having it in groups. So these 4 is like group 1, and this one's like week 1, week 2. I meant to say week 1, not group 1. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and then week 4. Okay, so I'm just going to start off here, and then I'll tell you what the cards are and what they mean. So we have the Magician. So you're definitely going to be, I feel like almost like this is like a kind of for the whole month, you're going to be working on manifesting something. Okay, and we have the 9 of Fire, which is like the 9 of Wands. You know, if I could say anything after reading all of these, that this is going to be a month of memories. There's going to be like, there's like these memories, okay, and because you have it over here too, right here. There's a lot of information, like things about messaging. But anyways, I'm really feeling like, so the crow here is about, it can indicate an omen, some kind of magical power, a new event or something. The 9 of Fire can indicate, I feel like this is something that has happened in the past. You should be careful though when you're manifesting. See, it's kind of, when you're trying to manifest but you're thinking about the past hurts that you've had. I don't know. And then we have the squirrel here, which is energetic, secretive. So I feel like it's not something that you're telling people that you want to manifest. Also could indicate there's being some kind of miscommunication in the first week that could happen. But either way, I feel like you're going to be saving for something. Kind of like a squirrel when they save nuts. Let's clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. So we have the King of Cups. That could be you. King of Cups is someone who could be a water sign. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Clarify the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone who's like kind of adventurous and really moving forward. There's someone who's really, really passionate, and you know, it could indicate traveling as well. Clarify the 9 of Fire, please. I feel like there's like some kind of past experience for the 9 of Fire that you're thinking about, where that's something that you've, like, there's some kind of omen, there's something that's going to happen that's going to help you, that's going to remind you, okay, remember this lesson that you learned, okay? Then we have the King of Swords, and you're going to just be like thinking logically about it, you know, and try to keep your, I feel like it could be something that was actually like emotional before, and now you'll be able to see it and like, and think about it more logically. Clarify the King of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And I think this has to do with what you're trying to manifest. So you're trying to manifest some kind of new beginning or something like that. It's definitely having to do with a healthy new beginning, planting seeds. Okay, so this beginning of this month is definitely, the first week is going to be about planting seeds, saving, and trying to manifest. But you will, I've seen this multiple times, you thinking about past things. So then in the second week, we have Patience, which is Temperance. Then we have the Queen of Air, which is the equivalent of the Queen of Swords. Okay, then we have Rider. which is like messenger, movement, message. Can indicate travel. I feel like some of you are probably going to be doing some traveling this month. I think like the first 2 weeks mostly. Yeah, mostly in the first 2 weeks. You could end up doing some traveling. I feel like it says like news. It could be a visitor for some of you if you're not traveling. A delivery, goals, progress, you know, green lights. So temperance is about, you know, compromise, but combining things coming together to, I feel like, is to make something. It's like coming together, if that makes sense. It's like creating, experimenting. And then we have the Queen of Air. It could be you. The Queen of Air is someone who's thinking logically. They are emotionally distant. They're someone who has a sharp tongue. They say what they're very honest and direct. And with Firefly, I feel like this person is going to be the one who gives you some kind of message, okay? And they're going to illuminate something with Firefly, some kind of truth. They're going to communicate some kind of truth that's going to illuminate some kind of situation. I feel like it could possibly cause like a spark inside of you, inspiring you. This person is someone who could be very like someone who's magical. I feel like you're someone who's probably really magical with what's going on here. Alright, so let's clarify patience, please. Clarify patience. Yep, the Ace of Swords. Realizing the truth of the situation. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. Is it supposed to be in the reverse? Reverse upright. Yes, it is supposed to be in the reverse. I feel like you're going to realize there's this person, it could be a friend or something like that, someone who is maybe that you look up to, who gives you like emotional like guidance or something like that. I'm just like really feeling like that there's this person who may even visit you, or that you might go visit them, and they're going to kind of spark a situation. They're going to give you like news. They're going to help you progress in a situation that you've been having trouble with, and they're going to help you move away from they're going to help you heal mentally from a situation. They're going to help you think logically about it and think, you know, and kind of sort things out, if that makes sense. Let's clarify the Queen of Air, please. Clarify the Queen of Air. Clarify the Queen of Air. Clarify the Queen of Air. We have the Seven of Cups. I'm really feeling like this person is going to help you realize some of the options that you have going on in your life. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Clarify the Seven of Cups. This person, I feel like they're going to help you get in touch with your spirituality, and maybe some ways. This person, I feel like, is going to help you kind of realize how to like help you manifest whatever you're trying to manifest. It's going to be a little different. I'm saying whatever because it's a little bit different for everybody. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant. And out, yep, see? And make forward movement. They're going to help restore your faith in the situation, because like up here, you're feeling pretty hopeless. Okay? But they're going to have you, it's like give up and start something new, realize some kind of new option, and then you'll be able to make forward movement. Okay? So it's saying right here, you're going to have progress. you know, with this messenger, they're going to help you have progress, and they're going to help realize your goals and have you have a green light and help you go forward. They're going to definitely be illuminating things for you. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to the third week. So let's go ahead. We have the moon. We have the Three of Air, which is like the Three of Swords. Again, with the book here, we have the book here, which is memory. Okay, so I'm really feeling like there is some kind of memory that you have of some kind of loss or some kind of suffering or pain that you don't quite understand. Okay. Hang on, let me shuffle this for a second. And then we have wine. And it's saying that, I really feel like it's saying this is something that, it's like a family legacy. It could be a loss that happened with your family. It's a situation, it's something that you've been working on to heal, I feel like, over time. This is a really big month for healing for you. Let's clarify the moon, please. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. Alright, so we have the sun and the reverse. Again, the moon is about confusion, lacking clarity. We have the sun and the reverse, lacking clarity. Also can indicate a painful truth. Clarify the sun and the reverse. Yep, the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups, you know, is about love and everything. Maybe it's going to help. There's something that there is no love. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing that they didn't love you. Clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse, please. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse, which is like being mentally overwhelmed. Like a mental overload and having a tired mind. You're going to really be reflecting on this. Clarify the Three of Air, please. Clarify the Three of Air. Clarify the Three of Air. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. In this third week, you're going to be like really heavy and slow moving. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ugh. Man, you have to be careful. I feel like you're gonna get really down. If you get into this too much, man. I mean, it's okay. You're getting heavy, but you're definitely trying to do, you're definitely going to be doing some shadow work. Just try to be careful not to allow yourself to, take it in spurts. Don't allow yourself to get completely depressed and wallow in it, you know. Go, okay, that sucked, and allow yourself to think, and you can think about it and try to figure it out, and then try to do something, you know, watch a comedy or something, do something to try to kind of lighten things up so you don't stay feeling awful all the time for the entire week. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Alright, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, you know, is like earned luxury. Again, I'm feeling like it's saying, you know, do things, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, you're worth a lot, and I'm really hoping, I'm going to be praying that you can overcome this. Alright, and so we have, for the fourth week, we have strength. Then we have the Seven of Air in the reverse. Then we have stars here, which is like wishes, peace. I feel like you're going to be gaining some strength in the fourth week, okay? And we have birds. I feel like it's like communication, chatter. It doesn't feel like it, for some it's debate, but I'm really feeling like it's like a text or a call, some kind of contact communication. That's what I'm really feeling like. ahead and clarify that. Alright, let's clarify strength, please. Clarify strength. Clarify strength, please. The Three of Swords. So I'm really feeling like you're going to be like, you're going to gain that Three of Swords, you know, you're going to be gaining strength, you know, and like starting to feel better over this hurt from the previous week. That like it feels like it's already happened. So it's like you're rehatching. You're like you're going to be open like a can of worms from like in the past, and like you're going to be opening up a book of memories, and you're going to be looking at it and like, okay, what happened here? That type of thing. You're going to be reflecting on something that happened in the past. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Clarify the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. Yep. Okay. And you're going to feel, I feel like you're going to start regaining hope. You're going to be happy. I feel like, I don't know, if you get an invite to go to a celebration, I would go to it. It will help you, cheer you up. Also can indicate starting to fall in love. It's like it says wishes, peace, nighttime, falling in love, blessed, hope, dreams, inspired, providence, and miracles. But I'm really feeling the word peace too, especially in this one. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Clarify the Four of Wands. So I feel like with the Emperor, you'll be taking charge and kind of really going to be regaining strength. You're going to start thinking logically. You know that you didn't deserve whatever happened, and you're just trying to understand it so you can heal from it, and that's all it is. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, and I feel like there's going to be like, you're going to have an upturn. You're going to have an emotional upturn. However, we do have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and this kind of feels a little bit separate, okay? I'm not going to lie. The Seven of Air in the reverse, okay? And that usually indicates, you know, getting caught doing something. I don't know, it could indicate you get like catching someone doing something when they're contacting you. Maybe they're going to lie to you. Maybe they're, you're going to catch them. Maybe they're going to call you and choose to do the right thing and maybe confess something. Let's clarify. Seven of Air in the reverse. Maybe you're going to call someone and decide to talk about it. And we have the Eight of Swords, which is about feeling like a victim mentality. Clarify the Eight of Swords. And I feel like you're going to be really emotionally, I don't want to say immature, because it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like the word immature. It feels like a child, or innocent, or it feels like more the word innocent, emotionally innocent than naive. That's what it actually feels like in this situation. Unless it could be by a person who someone who feels like they're trapped. You're someone who's thinking a lot. They're up in their head. It could be you. It could be someone else. It could be you. Clarify the Page of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Page of Cups in the reverse. Alright, we have Justice. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Hang on, let me clarify the Two of Swords in reverse, please. Clarify the Two of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're going to hear from somebody who's been giving you this silent treatment. It might not be that pleasant of a conversation, okay? But I do feel like you're going to gain some wisdom from the situation, and you're going to start being able to heal and pick up the pieces from it. That's what I'm getting now. So definitely the September, it seems like it's going to be a month of healing for you. I see in the first week you're going to definitely be like trying to manifest something. but also you're really going to be going through some healing, which is going to be really important, so you in the long run to help you manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful month. God bless.